friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Bethany. Here on my channel you can find all things homemaking, whether that is cleaning, cooking, canning, baking, grocery hauls, all the things you can find here on my channel. If you like videos like that, please hit that red subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button as it really helps out my channel. Today's video I am bringing you some cleaning motivation, homemaking motivation. There's going to be some canning in there. Some cleaning, some laundry motivation, just all the motivation. So if you find it motivating and inspiring, leave me a comment down below. If you're in need of prayer, leave a comment down below. I would love to say a prayer for you, and let's go ahead and jump on into it. Real quick before we jump into the video, I did want to address my post on my community tab talking about I didn't know if or when I was going to post again, and I know I've said that a couple times, but sometimes things just make you reevaluate what you're doing and make you wonder if it's the right choice or not. Whenever I started my channel, it was purely to motivate and inspire other moms because I had been watching YouTube channels for quite some time, and those people felt like my friends, and I would comment on every one of their videos, and I just loved their content. And I thought to myself, if I'm a stay-at-home mom, it would be such a blessing to myself and maybe some others if I did the same thing. And so that was my whole goal in starting my channel, and that is still my #1 goal, and that is why I'm here today, still bringing you guys content. Something had happened where somebody just asked the wrong questions, and when I say it like that, too personal of questions. Not just here on YouTube, on other platforms of social media. And I know that is something that I sign up for whenever I started a YouTube channel, but I share basic motivation here. I don't share a lot of, like day in the life vlogs or a lot of family vlogs or even a lot of information about my personal life. And same thing for like my friends. There's certain questions I would never ask my lifelong friends that I've had for 15 plus years. There's just questions that I don't ask because it's not my business. And I know you guys are my friends here, and I respect that, and 99.9% of you are absolutely wonderful and are such a blessing. I don't even want to say 99.9%. I only say that because there's 1% that sometimes just make it really hard to have a YouTube channel, whether it's a mean comment or it's asking information that one might not feel safe giving out. It's little things like that, just sometimes as a content creator makes you second guess whether this is the right thing to do or not. But after praying about it and talking to my husband and talking to family, I'm still bringing you guys content because I truly and purely enjoy this, and it's something I love to do. And so many of you, you know who you are, every one of you who's always down in my comments, always chatting over on Instagram and just supporting my channel. Even if you don't comment sometimes and you watch on your TV, you know who you are and I know who you are, and you guys are such a blessing to me. So please don't think any of this is directed towards you, because it's not. It was just somebody had made a few statements and said a few things that really just made me double think if what I was doing was right. And so that's why I posted that, and because it really, I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. If I wasn't going to come back, I wanted to be able to let you guys know that I wasn't going to come back. But if I was, I also wanted to put this little disclaimer in there of why I posted that, because as a content creator, you guys are my friends, you're my friend, I'm your friend. Even though it is through YouTube, you still considered friends to me, and so I do owe you a level of explanation for certain things, but there's also certain things that I am completely allowed to keep private and not share with anybody, and that goes for even friends in real life too. And so to say all that, my family is fine. Me and my husband are absolutely amazing. It is nothing like that. It was just somebody had said something that really just made me double think. And after talking to some other YouTube friends here who are content creators as well, All of them really just gave me that pep talk that I needed to keep going, on top of seeing all of you wonderful people in my comments. I can't say enough how much I appreciate you guys and how much it does mean the world to me that you guys are here for my videos and so supportive and just a blessing. So I wanted to come on here and say that, kind of give just a brief explanation of why I posted that, and there will be new content from here on out. I just really needed to take a minute, pray about it, you know, go over everything and kind of just see where I stood with everything. But I also want to let you know that whenever I hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway for you guys. I've never done a giveaway on my channel, and I just feel like it's about time to do a giveaway. And so whenever I hit that 3,000 mark, I'm going to give back to one of you guys just for supporting my channel and just being there for me. It just seriously means the world to me, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you so much, but I'm going to stop blabbering now, and let's go ahead and jump on into the cleaning motivation. So I'm going to go ahead and start out in my bedroom today. I want to go ahead and get my bed made. It always gives me the motivation to tackle other spaces, and then I'm going to work my way into the living room and kitchen area, getting that tidied up. I also want to do some canning, so there's going to be some canning at the end of the video as well. So I hope that you will clean along with me or save this for some future motivation.
You are King of Kings. I'm here to give you everything. It's my whole life that I'm offering. I'll give it over to the King of Kings.
So after I get the dishes loaded in the dishwasher, I want to go ahead and give my sink a really good scrub. So I'm going to go ahead and use the pink stuff paste. This is not sponsored. I have purchased this with my own money, but I will leave a link to it in my Amazon storefront, which is always linked down in the description box. I absolutely love pairing the pink paste or the pink stuff paste with the pink stuff cleaner. I love both of these products. They work really well for cleaning your oven, cleaning your stovetop, cleaning out your sink like this. Like, it really just gets all that dirt and grime and all the stuck on food off of things, and I really like it, and it doesn't really take a lot of elbow grease either, and it smells amazing. So I will definitely leave that linked in my Amazon storefront, which is down below. It's very affordable. I think it's like maybe $7 or $8 for the paste, and there is so much in there. This paste has lasted me so long, so it is a very reasonable, good investment in my opinion. But I'm going to go ahead and just give my sink a good scrub, get it all wiped down, scrub out the little drain catcher here, and just get this looking nice and clean. I have already had a really busy morning. My kids go to school one day a week for a play and learn type thing, and so we had that this morning, and it's just been extremely busy, but we're going ahead and tackling all the house chores while the kiddos nap.
Open up the heavens, come rain down your presence. Jesus, come, inhabit the praise of the sinner and saint. Jesus, come, and Jesus, move. Here and now, we call on you, Lord, come and meet us today. Here and now, have your way. Open up the heavens, come rain down your presence. We know there's more, so much more. Here and now, we call on you, Lord, come and meet us today. Here and now.
I also wanted to tackle the microwave today. We don't use the microwave too much, so it doesn't get extremely dirty on the inside, but every so often I like to wipe it out, and I did use it today and some food exploded in there, so I am gonna go ahead and clean that out. But the other day I had gotten on a chair to get something out of the cupboards above the microwave there because they're just too tall for me to reach on my own. And I realized how disgusting like the vent area on the top of the microwave was right there, which I will show you guys in just a minute, but that was really gross up there, and so I'm gonna get that cleaned as well and just get this whole space dusted off nice and clean. And pretty soon we're going to be working into our spring cleaning, and I am so excited for that, to get all the windows wiped down and the windowsills and just go around and dust every crook and crevice and cranny. I love Christmas and I love all the decorations of Christmas, but after that's over, I am just ready to get the house nice and clean for spring and summer. And I know it's only January, but I can't wait for spring and see all the flowers pop up and just how beautiful it is, and be able to open the windows and get that fresh, crisp air. Oh, I'm so ready for it. I'm ready for some rain and all the good stuff that comes with spring. How about you guys?
Come rain down your presence. Open up the heavens. Come rain down your presence. We know
You can definitely see here how dirty that was. It was just extremely dusty. Just from being up there, living in a mobile home, it does get dusty quite easy in here. You can see wiping it up just how much dust was on there. It's so gross. And what I'm using in my spray bottle is I had actually canned some mandarin oranges and I saved all the peels and put those in a jar and filled it with vinegar. So what's in my spray bottle that I'm cleaning with today is a mixture of the vinegar and orange peels, and then I did put a little bit of my Revive cleaner in there that I've talked about many times and shared with you guys. I've shared that with you guys as well, but that's what I put in my spray bottle, and I've just been cleaning with that, and I actually really like the way it cleans. Plus it smells like oranges and it's just delightful. Plus it was a very easy cleaner. Like, you don't have to have the Revive cleaner to make it clean, because you have the vinegar and the orange, which both are disinfecting. But I just thought that that's what I would do, and so that's what I'm cleaning with in the amber colored spray bottle. So in case you were interested and wondering, that's what I'm cleaning with. But I'm going to go ahead and get the counters cleaned off, get all the crumbs off the counters from lunch and breakfast, and then I'm going to tackle the kitchen floor. It had been about a week and a half or so before I mopped that, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a good sweep and mop today. Plus I've been canning a lot, and so it just needs a good cleaning, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
Hallelujah. Love has made a way. Hallelujah. Forever I give thanks. Hallelujah. Love has made a way. Hallelujah. Yeah, forever I give thanks. Oh, and I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Oh, and I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Yeah. I have walked through the darkest valley. I was lost, couldn't find my way. But then I heard him from within, he who died for.
There's just something about having a nice clean kitchen that I just absolutely love. But now I'm going to go ahead and come in here in the living room. I have a few toys for my kids to pick up, so I'm going to go ahead and pick those up and tidy up the couch, and then I'm going to wipe the TV stand down and wipe the TV off. The PlayStation was super dusty, the TV was dusty. I really hadn't dusted since before I decorated for Christmas, and so I'm just going through day by day, cleaning up a little bit that I see needs to be done here or there, and then of course the usual toys from the kids. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then once I'm done with this, I will share with you some clips from the canning that I did, and be sure to stick around for the end of January, because at the end of January I'm going to be sharing all of the items that I canned over the month of January for Canuary, And if you're somebody who does can and you like to see that, definitely stick around. And even if you don't can, it is still just so interesting to see what people can, and so I'm really excited to share that video with you guys, so I hope you will stay tuned for that as well.
My soul, the fire in my heart. He is my joy, he is my song. He is right when all is wrong. He's my savior and the light in the dark. Oh, I know I'm on a long and arduous journey. It is a narrow and a winding path. But he is always there through hope and despair. And when I'm lost, I'm always found by his ways.
Okay, so I had these potatoes in my pantry, and as you can see, they are starting to grow legs. So I want to go ahead and get these taken care of. I have 3 quart jars here. I do end up pulling out a pint jar as well, but I'm going to go ahead and just peel up these potatoes and slice them up into fry slices. And then once I get them into fry slices, I'm going to go ahead and add them to my jars. I put warm water and 1/4 teaspoon of salt in the jars. The salt is completely optional. You can do whatever you want to do for your canning. I do what I think is best for my family, and I can how I feel is correct. Of course, you can do canning however you like and however you feel it's correct for you and your family. But this is what I'm doing because I had seen somebody cut them into fries, and then when they're ready to use them, they just rinse them off in a strainer, drizzle some olive oil and salt and pepper over them, and put them either in the oven or in an air fryer or in a regular fryer, and they make the best fries. So I'm very excited to try them out and not let these potatoes go to waste. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them in my pressure canner, and once I get them in the pressure canner, I will put the lid on it, and it's going to be on medium-high heat until it starts venting at the top. Once it vents for 10 minutes. When that 10 minutes is up, I go ahead and add my weight, and then when my weight is at a steady jiggle like that, that's when I will go ahead and set my timer for however long it takes for the item that I'm canning to can properly. And for potatoes, it is 40 minutes for quarts. So I went ahead and let it can for the full 40 minutes. And then once the timer goes off, I turn off my heat, and then I wait for the jiggler to stop jiggling, and then that little notch right there will pop down when it's depressurized. So then I can open the lid and take my jars out, and you can see they are at a rolling boil still, and just so good. These turned out amazing, and they're so beautiful, and I just love having home canned food to add to my shelves for shelf stable food whenever we may need it. And I'm just so proud of all this, and I absolutely love it. And most of you know I've been using the 4-jar lids. I have used other lids and have had many fault seals, but since using 4-jar lids, I have not had any of those issues. So I will leave a link to 4 jars down in the description box, as well as a 10% off code for you guys. I am not being sponsored by them. I just have their products, and I truly love them. So if you're a canner, whether you can, like in a pressure canner or water bath canner, or if you just use mason jars to store your dry goods, these are really great lids at a really great price. I do just want to say thank you one more time for joining me on today's video. Again, if you're in need of prayer, leave it down in the comments. I'd love to say a prayer for you. You guys are such a wonderful community, and I cannot say that enough. So I hope you got some motivation and inspiration out of today's video. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.